Hello, everybody. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Hey, Deb. How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Todd Saw's in the house. Hey, Sock Monkey. How you doing? See if anybody else is in the chat. Thank you so much for dropping all the emojis. I appreciate that. All right. Hey, Allison. How you doing? Hey, Amanda. Welcome in. Hey, Bodhi Chi. Welcome. Hope everybody had a good Thursday. YouTube is being so weird. I'm getting all these notifications that I'm going live. Well, that's great and all, but I had a hard time setting up this live stream. It just kept erroring out on me, but I finally got it. Hey, Ann, welcome in. Hey, Peter. Peter Van, welcome in. Hello, Rosebud. How are you? Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hey, Audra, welcome into the chat. How are you? Yeah, we're having a good evening. I got the Bruins game on. It's their home opener tonight. So that's on in the background. We figured we would give some folks an update on what's going on. I haven't really, other than the last live stream we did from Newport, it's been a really crazy busy week for me at work. Like, I'm actually so behind on comments, and I usually do a good job keeping up with them, but I am behind. So this weekend I will definitely catch up on all that for sure. But and also it's impacting my ability to kind of like get some content out there. So just that time of year. Yes, Audra, let's go Bruins. So today is Thursday, and I call it Thirsty Thursday. It's been one of those weeks that I just needed to pour myself a nice, refreshing beverage. Sock, I think you might like the looks of this. This is a nice hazy IPA from my favorite brewery called Triangle Slice. They make a lot of beers with like triangle in the name, but I took a sip and it's delicious. Hey, Yorkie Mackay, Life Journey, welcome in. Good to see you here. It tastes nice too, Sock. Hey, Ari's World. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I know you got pool closing duties today, so I appreciate you coming in to say hello. We got 36 in the house. I only see 6 thumbs up. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up, that would be fantastic. Thank you, Rosebud. Yeah, he's just chilling out right now. He spent the afternoon at my mom's house today, which was good. I had to work in the office today. You're right. It looks like orange juice, but I can assure you it's not. So some of these hops, not that many of you probably wouldn't even know what this is, but one of the hops is called hopped with Crush Lupomax. I've never heard of that. Crush Lupomax and Motueka. I've heard of the hop before, but they're pretty uncommon. Calvin's being a little lazy right now. He's talking to the Invisibles again. Yep, you got it. Yeah, Allison, I've never really heard of them either. Yeah, right, Yorkie Mackay. Yeah, it gets tough sometimes. I usually do a pretty good job keeping up with it, but this week has been tough. I mean, there's a few people who've left me comments from like last week that I haven't had a chance to really respond to, and I hate that. I feel really bad because my philosophy is if you're going to take the time to write to me and comment, you know, it's only right that I acknowledge you. And, you know, and I appreciate the comments. Like, I love the fact that people connect with us. And so I want people to realize that, you know, it's important to me, and I appreciate that. So, you know, when somebody doesn't hear back, it kind of sends a message that maybe that, you know, the creator doesn't really care so much, but I do. So I'll get there. So it's already pitch black here, dark. Sad thing about the time is that sunset is so early here now. It's pretty soon it'll be before 6 p.m. But right now I think it's probably like 6. I think it drops 2 to 3 minutes every day, maybe 4 minutes. So I think it's like 6:15 now, somewhere around there. Calvin, you're being lazy, buddy. Yeah, no, the messages are awesome. I love reading the messages. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to open this door. Calvin's going to... Here he comes. There's nobody here, buddy. So part of today's live stream. Come here. Hey. Oh, buddy. Over here. Come here. Come on. Oh, boy. I did not mean to do this. Hey, buddy. Look. Calvin, come here. Hold on, buddy. No. Stop. Calvin. Oh, my God. Calvin, get over here. Stop. Stop. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's fine. Thank you. What an error. Okay, guys, that was a little scary. Calvin literally ran out the front. Whew. And there was a car coming, of course. No, I like to reply Ari's World, but I appreciate that. All right, I just had to get my breath. So anyways, I am standing out here, not because I wanted to see Calvin run out the front, but this is the last night that this deck will be standing, which, as you can see, was falling apart for those of you who have been following this saga. But the deck will be demolished tomorrow afternoon. So that's the first part of the deck rebuild process, is to get rid of this one. So I was saying to somebody yesterday in a text message that I love this deck. Like, I spent a lot of time out here, and it's a shame that this happened because it's not that old. So part of me is going to be sad to see this thing go, but I have to look forward to the brand new one that's going to go up, and it's going to be a little bit bigger than this one. And so I'm pretty pumped about that. Yeah, Todd, you're right. I know a lot of people, but I'm not quite that big yet. I mean, it's not like I have I have a few thousand subscribers, but it's not like I have thousands of comments, you know. And I usually, because I'm on my phone all the time, as they come in, I try to get to them. But the problem is, once you fall behind, it's tough to catch up. Hey, Kevin, hiking with Jackie boy. Thank you for being here. I know I missed a few people come in. Hey, Troy, Adventure America. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. And no problem about the driving. Anybody else come in that I missed? Let's see. Todd says, yeah, Calvin's heading out for a walk. Yeah, with no leash on. And, buddy, you can't do that, buddy. You can't. I can't have you running out like that. All right, who else came in? I have a gate. So Calvin, well, so now once the deck is under construction, like we're gonna have to go out the front door, and so sadly, Calvin will have to be on a leash anytime I take him out. And I won't want to get in the way of the people who are doing this deck. So like even the backyard will kind of be off limits while they're working, or while he's working. It's actually one guy doing the whole thing, believe it or not. Hey, Arlene, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. So I want to give a shout out to somebody who's celebrating a birthday today. Todd Saw, who's in the chat. His daughter, Sarah, is celebrating a birthday today. So if we can put the birthday cakes and candles and presents and the celebration emojis in the chat, that would be awesome. Hey, Tune Time with Winnie, welcome in. Thank you for dropping the links, Arlene. I appreciate it. Hey, Sarah, happy birthday. We got to make you a mod, too. Happy birthday, Sarah. I hope you've had a great day today. Hi, Jeff. How do I get a hold of you? You need ideas for ideas for decks, but I have an email address. It should be in my about section on my YouTube page, but if it's not visible, it's actually, what is it? It's JL. Is it? I'm confused. I know it's a Gmail account. I think it's jlfryer98@gmail.com. That's what it is. jlfryer98@gmail.com. It is brisk out. It's not too bad right now, but we are under a freeze warning overnight. It may drop into the low 20s here, which is crazy cold for this time of year. At this point, it's not even Halloween yet. Usually we don't get frost until maybe late October, early November, but we're getting a blast of cold weather, which is crazy. You're under a nor'easter warning? I'm wondering if we are too, Allison. Is that for like later this weekend? Hey, Chevy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's cold, Sock. I'm not ready for that yet. In fact, I don't know if that's a I don't think it's supposed to be like a long period of cold like that. These flowers are still doing really well. I might just bring them in overnight, just so they don't, because if it gets frosted, they're going to die. And then I'll bring them back out the next day. But eventually I'll have to throw those away. Hey, Vaga, Turtles Walking, welcome in. Happy Thursday, almost Friday for you. Yeah, Arlene is the best. I really appreciate her doing that. Thanks, Sock, for rubbing it in. I appreciate that. You're cooling off into the 80s. That sounds awesome. Oh, wow, Allison, that's crazy. So, Allison, that's Virginia. Is that coming up the East Coast, or I'll be honest, I really haven't paid much attention to the long-range forecast. Rosebud, where do you live? Like, what part of the country are you from? Yeah, we're supposed to get somewhere around there overnight as well. Coming up the East Coast. That means we'll probably get it later on in the weekend. Hey, Daisy May, welcome in. Upstate New York. Okay, yeah, you get it a little bit colder than we do. Thanks for dropping in, Daisy May. I hope you're well, and thank you for running our playlist overnight. We appreciate that. That was really kind of you. We're good. I was just letting folks know what was going on with the deck. It's the deck. My deck is getting rebuilt because it basically rotted out in like a bunch of areas. It had some termite damage, and so they're doing the demolition tomorrow afternoon, and then they'll start the rebuild shortly thereafter. So I think, weather permitting, he basically said it'll be done within a week and a half. So it'll be done before Halloween, which is great. I'm excited about that. Crazy busy with work. I was just letting folks, I'm behind on responding to comments, which I hate. And we didn't really put out as many videos this week because of it, but I'll try to make up for that this weekend. Hey, Canadian Lynx fan, welcome in. His name is Calvin, and he's a Boston Terrier. Oh, no problem, Kim. Thank you for coming in. Kim, Cal said he'll take a little soft serve ice cream or some small fries. That's what he wants. You need help furnishing to get my Boston Terrier home. I have a GoFundMe set up. Furnishing to get your Boston Terrier home. Are you saying that you got a Boston Terrier, but it needs to be shipped? Sorry, I'm a little confused, Amanda. I'm sorry. Perfect, Kim. Calvin said he'll take one. Let me do something here. Give me 1 second. Oh, Canadian Lynx. He would love that if I gave it to him, but I'm not going to give it to him. He just ate dinner not that long ago, so he's good. I will give him a treat, though. You want a treat, Calvin? Come on. Here. Sit. Good boy. Will Calvin supervise the deck builder? He might have to for part of it. I'll be home for some of it, but then I'll be at work for other parts. All right, the Bruins are already winning 1-0. Sweet. Oh yeah, he loves the treats. Canadian Lynx. Yep. All right. Allison Moore says, congrats to all who got one. Did I miss something? I missed something. Did Maverick come in? Hey, Maverick, how you doing? I'm so sorry if I missed you. I don't see him, but maybe he came in. Oh, memberships from Ari's World. Ari's World, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. How come it didn't pop up on my screen? Unless it was when I was chasing Cal and I missed it. Let me go way back. All right, that's bizarre. It's not showing me that there was memberships purchased, but thank you so much, Ari's World. I really appreciate that. That is so bizarre. YouTube has been so weird. Okay, Ari's World, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow, that's so weird. It's not showing up on mine that he purchased memberships. So bizarre. Yeah, YouTube's being weird. I don't know what's going on. So who got? I can't even see who got them. Who can? Does anybody know who got the memberships? Yeah, I'll give him some cheese tomorrow. Wow, that's so weird. I cannot believe I cannot see. There is no indication that he dropped that he gifted memberships. Hey, Kelly Joe. Oh, you got one? Awesome. Are you there yet? Welcome in. Oh, that's so bummer. Like, why can't I see that? I don't get that. All right, so Daisy May says Maverick, Mint, Arya, Just One Sue. Sweet. And Kelly Hurd. Okay, awesome. So happy that people got memberships. That's so weird, though, that I cannot see it. I wonder why. Oh, he knows cheese. He knows treats. He knows cheese. He knows Petco. Right? He knows Peter. He knows walk. You know all these things, huh? Right? You know cheese. You know Peter. You know Petco. Where you going? Who are you looking for? So I said Peter, which is one of his best friends, and so now he's looking for him. Did it work that time? Did you just gift memberships, Todd? If so, it did not. It's not showing me. Wow, what is up with that? Okay, usually I've gotten email notifications, but usually on the live stream it will show that somebody gifted memberships. It shows up in green and then it shows you who got the memberships. And it's funny that you guys can see. I'm gonna turn my laptop on and see if I can see it there, because that is just bizarre. It's supposed to show in the chat string, but it's not showing, Todd. There's nothing popping up that you gave a membership. That is just weird. All right, I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'm gonna turn on. Calvin, come over here, buddy. All right, I'm going to my live. All right, I'm going to lower the. Hey, my fluffy pack, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I cannot see them. All right, guys, look. I am on. Oh, I can see it on my laptop. I cannot see it on my phone. That is the strangest thing ever. So I can see it on the laptop, but I cannot see it on the phone. All right, so let's see who Todd got. Energy art by Inexo, Malo 213, DJ, the Off-White Lotus, and S-Fade Tigers. Nice. Cool. Well, Todd, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Audra, thank you so much for the gifts. Yeah, this is a bummer. I can't see Audra's gifts. None of the jewels, none of that on my phone right now. I have no idea why that's the case. Why is it doing that? Hey, the animal lover, Christine, welcome. All right, I'm gonna keep my my laptop on just so I can kind of see what's going on. Thank you, my fluffy pack. See, I can see on my laptop that you gave me. You sent a flower. I appreciate that. I can't see it on my phone, but that's just weird. Very weird to me. So for those of you, you know, I don't know if you guys realize, but YouTube completely randomly picks who gets the gifted memberships. The person who gift the memberships, they don't have any control over who gets them, nor does the creator of the channel, like, you know, me as the creator. But one thing that might help your chances, from what I heard, is that if you, you know, engage with the channel a lot, but then also, you know, make sure that you're in your settings that you have memberships turned on, meaning like you can get gifted them. Sometimes people don't allow, like their settings are set so that they can't get free membership. So you might want to double check that. All right, I missed a few chats here. Canadian might fall asleep. Veronica, thanks for dropping the links. I appreciate it. We are good, Animal Lover. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Fun times. All right, I think more memberships just came in. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Veronica. Yeah, see, I can see it. I can see it on here, but it's not showing up on my phone that you gifted memberships. That is just the weirdest thing ever. I don't get that. I'm going to have to look at my settings or something. Maybe I have something turned on accidentally why I can't see it on my phone. But, all right, so let's see who got the memberships for my Fluffy Pack. J242, Rhode Island Roger, Albright's Fur Farm, Madam Von Kook, and Alias Magic. Awesome. Thank you so much, my Fluffy Pack. I appreciate that. What is that? Okay. Interesting. All right, I'm just looking at some stuff here. Hey, Icon, welcome in. Hello, Emily. How you doing? Oh, I'm so sorry about your Boston. It's so tough to lose them. I agree. Thank you, Vaga. Yeah, I can see it. Like, so you guys can see, I have the chat running on my laptop, so I can see it there. But I also have the chat on my phone at the bottom of my screen. So, like, you know, if I'm not looking at my laptop, but it's not showing. It usually does. Will show like when somebody, you know, does a super chat or gifts a membership and all that. But it's just not showing me on my phone. It's not showing the jewels or any of that. So until you guys said congratulations to those who got the memberships, I would have never known, and I definitely would have wanted to make sure that I, you know, thanked everybody for that. So thank you for bringing it up. Now it's a small green bubble at the bottom of the chat. What is this? Let's see. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. So my chat was sent to just top messages and not all messages, and I'm wondering if that will solve the problem going forward. Thanks, Canadian Links. We appreciate that, Calvin. I feel bad because I mentioned our friend's name. He's going to like sit here waiting for him. Yes, Emily. Calvin is my Boston Terrier. Correct. Yep. This is Calvin right here. He's going to be 6 years old, guys, in a few weeks. And so we're going to go live. We plan on going live on his birthday. That'll be fun. And then we're also going to go live on Halloween too, which is a Friday. So we'll do that. I don't know exactly what time yet, but we'll be dressed up, so that'll be fun. Hey, Brooks, how you doing? Calvin's tongue needs a name. That's funny. He's got a little drool hanging from his mouth. Oh, thank you, Emily. We appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. I know, Vaga, went way too fast. I hate to think about him getting older, to be honest with you. But yeah, it went by fast. So yeah, he'll be 6. I know Calvin needs to do a bubble for you guys. He can't do it on command. It just happens. And it's the funniest thing when it does. He actually, you have to go way back into into like our community posts. It might even be like a year ago or somewhere around there. I ended up catching a picture of Calvin. He had 2 bubbles. He had one on both sides of his mouth. And it was the funniest thing ever because one bubble's funny as it is, but then the fact that he had 2 of them at the same time was just like absolutely amazing. It was so good. Oh yeah, he's always drooling, right? He's always drooling. Audra sent a Sunday for 100 joules. Nope, I cannot see that. Thank you, Audra. I can see it here. Oh, that is frustrating. All right, well, I got to figure that out because that is definitely not good. Because it's fine that I can see it on my laptop, but as you guys know, I do live streams from all over the place, like out and about, and I won't have a laptop on me. So, for me not to be able to thank somebody is not good. So I have to see why that's happening. So thank you for pointing that out because it's not showing up. All right, no worries. Enjoy the time with your neighbor, Sock. I appreciate you jumping on, as always. Have a good night and have fun. Yeah, so Arlene, if you're still in, thank you so much for dropping channel links. I really appreciate that. So, guys, if you're not checking each other's channels, please do. We have some awesome folks in here, really good supporters, great people. They have great channels with great content, and I really check them out. They're just awesome. All right, Troy, happy to hear that. Nice. Well, I already have a costume picked out for him, Todd. Unfortunately, it will not involve a black bow tie. I'll just leave it at that. But it'll be cool. I don't know. Why is my gimbal doing this? I don't know, Emily. I think just it's content. Like he's very comfortable. And I think his tongue is a little bit bigger than his mouth. So I think part of it is just his relaxation and just a quirky thing that he does. But he'll put the tongue back in his mouth a lot too. It's like it's just out and in all the time. But yeah, I don't really have a great answer for it. Hello, David. Welcome in. All right, so my question is, I cannot see a David in the chat on my phone. What is going on? Adventure America, thank you so much for the gifted membership. See, I can't see it on my phone. Oh, man, that is not good. That is not good. So let's see who got it. James got one. Slipway Kitsune. BJ Marhefka. J2626. And David Martinez received gifted memberships. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. He just sent another 5. Oh, that was his last second 5. My Fluffy Pack. Adventure America. Okay, I see. So it's sorted as I don't know. I think it's the most recent are at the bottom. Kelly Joe. He's got the MJ technique. Yeah. All right, that's bizarre though. I still think it's weird. That was your first 5. Okay, thank you, Troy. I appreciate you always. You know that. Thank you so much. About to shoot free throws. Man, let me tell you, he scared the heck out of me running out to the front, by the way. There was a car coming. Thankfully the car wasn't going fast, but, that's just crazy. Yeah, YouTube is messed up. Like, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Mint Chocolate Chip Balls, welcome in. I was nervous too, Allison. So I've been playing more Shut the Box, guys. I actually, since the first time we played that game on a live stream, I think I've shut the box 3 more times since then. Even though like once you do it, like you would think like you wouldn't want to play anymore, but it's still fun because it's so dang hard. All right, what else is going on in the chat here? Thanks, Emily. Yeah, he's a cutie. He's a good pup. He really is. Every once in a while, I mean, he's got the stubborn Boston temperament every now and again, though. But overall, I can't complain. He's a very lovable guy, and he can bark here and there, and he'll like to defend his turf a little bit. Like if we're out walking, he'll if we see other dogs, like he tries to defend his neighborhood a little bit, but he really wouldn't harm a fly. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't say that. He chases after squirrels, birds, and rabbits, and he'll never catch one, but he does have that predatory instinct to go after like small animals like that. Okay, Allison. I didn't realize they had. I would imagine that this is not a new novelty idea, but like, of course, thanks TikTok and Instagram and Facebook Reels for showing every other video feed was people playing this game, and so of course I had to buy it. But it was it was like $14. It was really worth the investment. So I may be taking tomorrow off. I might work a little bit in the morning because I'm so busy, but I have so much time to take off, and I figured it would be good to take tomorrow off because Monday is a bank holiday. I work for a credit union, and so it'd be nice to try to get a 4-day weekend. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, I have jury duty, which the timing of that isn't ideal either. But I don't have any control over that. Hey, John Tiernan, welcome in. Hey, Hunter, how you doing? Ford 4600's in the house. Welcome in. Yeah, so Todd and Sock Monkey are going live tomorrow. Um, Todd is going to be like remote at like some race, I believe, which will be kind of cool. And we'll probably go live one more time this weekend. Vaga, I'm not sure exactly what day yet. We'll see. But we'll go live one either Saturday or Sunday. But Adventure America, Troy will be going live on Saturday. Usually he goes Saturday late afternoon, early evening. He'll do some fishing videos. Ari's World usually goes live on Sundays, so he'll go live. If anybody else is going live, let us know. Hello, Michael. Welcome in. Bobby Goodson got stuck on a skidder tiger cat. Oh no. Yeah, so glad you got one, mint chocolate. Yeah, we have some very kind people who are gifting memberships. So happy you got one. Let me just go to my chat on my on my laptop because clearly, see if anything else. All right, I think I got everything. Okay, good. Calvin, want another treat, buddy? Come on, let's go get another treat. What's Finn up to? Is Finn around? I think Finn is hiding in hiding. Cal is doing well. Thanks, Kim. He said he would be doing better, though, if he had a small fry. I'm joking. The treat zone, you got it. Yeah, 20 years for Hurricane Katrina. That's crazy, huh? Yes, we've had some awesome gifters today. So we are at 41 likes. It'd be awesome if we could get to 50. If you haven't hit that like button, please be sure to do so. That would be awesome. All right, we'll need smell-o-vision, Kim. All right, Calvin. Kim says she has some French fries for you. She's got some McDonald's French fries. Do you want one? Do you want a McDonald's French fry? Huh? You need some treats too? Okay. Oh, mint chocolate's got some chicken for you. Calvin, everybody wants to feed you. You'll be eating like a king. Right? Eating like a king? Are you eating like a king? Yeah, he would take some chicken, trust me. Yeah, he's being pretty good today. Sometimes he can be like, usually he'll hang out in the kitchen because he knows that I'm giving him treats all the time. But maybe he's okay with that. Maybe he's fine with the amount that I'm giving him. So, Kim, we really haven't gone anywhere too much this week, unfortunately. I've been crazy busy with work. And so, really, the last thing we've done was the live stream from Newport. But we'll try to get out there this weekend at some point, weather permitting. I'm not, I heard we may get some kind of nor'easter, maybe Saturday, Sunday. I'm not really sure what's going on, but weather permitting, we'll try to do something this weekend. It is getting cooler here a little bit. We got spoiled the last week and a half. It was still pushing 80, which for us is amazing. But now today was a high of 60. It was about 40 degrees this morning, and they're saying tonight into tomorrow we're under a freeze warning. It might drop below 30. And we have a football game on tonight too. I think the Eagles are playing the Giants, if I'm not mistaken. That's my quarterback is playing tonight from the Eagles. All right, what did I miss? Thank you so much, Troy, for dropping the jewels. I appreciate that. Seeing if anything else. Thank you so much, Troy. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a bummer. I'm not happy with YouTube right now. You hear that, YouTube? I'm not happy with you. Thanks, Emily. How old was Mitzi when she passed? Deb is dropping the drool is cool. I love it. Thank you. Thanks for dropping the emojis, Mint. Appreciate that. Thanks. It is what it is. I appreciate that. Yeah, as I get more members, I can add more emojis. They limit how many you can have depending on your membership number. So I'll have to check my settings. Now that we've gotten some new members, I may be able to create some more. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. Oh, so Kim, what's happening is everybody's gifting memberships and jewels and all that, and it's not showing me on my phone that people have given gifts, and so I had no idea that Adventure America gifted 5 memberships, Ari's World 5, Todd 5, My Fluffy Pack gifted 5, and somebody and then a bunch of folks gave me some jewels, but it's not showing up on the chat on my phone. So other folks were saying, "Oh, congratulations to those who got memberships," and I was like, "What do you mean? I don't see any of that." But when I look on my laptop, I have the chat running and it's showing up there. And so I don't know why that's happening. So without the good folks in this chat saying congratulations to people, I'm not able to tell that people are gifting. And obviously I'm very grateful for that. And I want to make sure I thank folks appropriately. Hello, Jakir. Welcome in. Yeah, Rhode Island emoji. That's a good one. Maybe I do a Rhode Island emoji with Cal's face plastered on it. That might be a good idea. Do I dress Calvin? I do. I'll put once it gets really cold, I'll put sweaters on him or shirts. But during the summer, early fall, it's too warm, so I generally don't. I have a raincoat for him too. If it really rains hard, it's like a waterproof coat, which is nice. And then my boss actually was getting rid of some of her dog clothes. she had these like 4 really nice like jackets, like really like heavy winter jackets. And she's like, "Oh, do you want these for Calvin?" And she's like, "I'm just gonna get rid of them." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take them. They're like really nice." I'm like, a couple of them are like nicer than the coats that I have. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll definitely take them." So I have a few winter coats for him. So he's got plenty of clothes, but I often don't put them on him unless it's really necessary. Well, I have a Halloween costume for him, Allison. So we're both dressing up and we're going to go live on Halloween. So you'll get to see what we're dressed as. So I'm not going to tell anybody. It'll be a secret or a surprise, I should say. And my gimbal's starting to act up again. Shocker. There we go. One with Calvin's head coming out of a toy race car. Okay. Oh, Allison is saying put an emoji of him in his Halloween costume. I gotcha. Okay. Good idea. Oh, okay, Allison. Yeah, no worries if you can't. Whenever you have the chance, you can always check out the replay. But we'll see. We give out candy. I mean, we're not doing anything crazy other than getting dressed up and passing out candy, but it'll be fun. Just to see what that's like. I'm hoping, obviously if the weather's decent and because it's on a Friday, I'm hoping we'll get, more trick-or-treaters. When I first moved into this neighborhood, I mean, I was getting like probably 150 or so, which, some people may say, well, that's not that many. We get hundreds of kids. But, 150 is pretty steady. I would say now I'm getting about half of that. I just think the neighborhood has changed. Like, the kids have aged out, and so they're not really trick-or-treating anymore in this area too much. But it's still fun to pass out candy. The kids are super cute. An excellent Batman. Actually, if I could somehow do this, he would actually make an awesome Joker because of his jowls. But that would involve having to like paint his face and stuff like that. But he's got the perfect mouth for the Joker. With the wide mouth. That he would be awesome for that. Allison doesn't get trick-or-treaters. Okay. Oh, I'm happy you're here, Allison. We're really happy. 5 tubs of candy. Wow, that's a lot. 51. Oh, it's 12:51. So Canadian Lynx, where are you from? I was assuming Canada, but maybe I shouldn't assume that. Calvin and a sofa emoji. Okay. You guys are giving me some good ideas. Well, I'll have to see, first of all, how many more emojis I can create, and then I'll have to start working on them. Oh, okay. I know Turtles Walking, Vagabond is also her other channel name. I know she's from Brighton in the UK. Calvin riding a hot dog. Yeah, that makes sense, Allison. The kids don't want to go trick-or-treating in a spot where there's not many folks to get for candy. They want to hit the houses like one after another. I don't blame them. Mint from Manchester, UK. Okay, cool. So, Mint, who's your team? Manchester United or Manchester City? Yes, Brighton calling. There you go. I love when we have folks from the same country all in the chat, like foreign countries. It's cool. They seem to like connect pretty good. Like I know her, Siegfried, and Peter Van. A lot of times when they're in the chat together, they'll start having like sidebar conversations in German, which is awesome. I love that. Just looking. Chilo, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, Calvin's just chilling out. I gave him a few treats, and he's like, all right, I'm good. Human, keep talking to the phone. You got Cane's chicken and fries? Awesome. And you gave some to your dogs? I bet you they love you for that, Deb. Calvin, you're being a party pooper. So what else is going on? Let's see. We've got Cal's birthday coming up. We've got Halloween. We've got the deck demolition starting tomorrow. Quite a few things going on here. I'll be doing some traveling in November for not a long time. Like I'm going to Texas, actually, for all the Texas folks. I think you guys know that. I'll be there from Wednesday, the 5th of November, and coming back that Sunday. So I'll be there for about 4 days, Wednesday, Thursday, 4.5 days, we'll call it. Yeah, it's busy at work too. Like this is our busy season. Like fourth quarter in my department, we just have a lot of stuff going on. Like we have our open enrollment for benefits coming up. It's budget season. We're wrapping up projects, getting ready for 2026, year end for payroll. It's just a lot happening. Thank you for being here. Are you there yet, Kelly Joe? You have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. And I have something for your dishes. If you should get some Calvin Clean. Holiday weekend coming up. Yes, I'm off Monday. Not everybody is, though. I know some folks have to work Monday, but it's a bank holiday here. So that's nice. And then I've got jury duty for those who just came into the chat on Tuesday and Wednesday. I was really hoping that they would like email me or call me and cancel, but not as of yet. Oh, nice, Troy. You're off. Good. Yes, best in the market, Calvin Clean. Todd, you're the best. You're always so generous offering that. That's awesome. Ooh. What, honey? What was that all about? You good boy? Can I have a high five? Where's my high five? Thank you. I appreciate that. You're a good pup. Are you a good pup? I can't believe you ran out into the street, though. You freaked me out, buddy. Oh, Amanda's birthday is November 5th. Sweet. I'll be on a plane. Oh, my fluffy pack's still in. How come I only have 2 days jury duty? Well, Vaga, the way it works is you get called to jury duty and you're kind of put in a pool. So there's no guarantee that you're going to get called for a case. So if you do get called for a case, then it would definitely be longer than most. I mean, I guess it could be 2 days. I guess it depends on the case, but it's possible you could serve longer if you get called to a case, which I'm really hoping it's not the case. I'm going to actually look at what Yeah, so like I was called to Superior Court, not District Court. It says if you're not selected to serve on a jury, the length of your service will be 2 days. If you are chosen to sit on a jury, your service will end at the completion of the trial. The number of days jurors are required to serve has been reduced to make jury service less imposing on both individuals and employers. So we'll see. I just hope I'm sitting there for 2 days and they don't call me to a case. We just need the people of Rhode Island to behave. Calvin is a sweet boy. Yeah, Kim, you missed it. So I had opened up the door to show folks, like, to stand on the deck and let folks know that I was getting demolished tomorrow. And he ran out, but usually he'll just stay there for a second. I didn't have a chance to block the front stairs, and so he just ran down the stairs, started walking towards the street, and then there was a car, like my neighbor, like down the street was like kind of driving down very slowly, thankfully. But Calvin was like, "Hey, who's that out there?" So he ran out into the street, and I had to put my arm down to the car to make sure he stopped, and he did. And then I had to grab Calvin. Yeah, it was a little bit of an ordeal for about 5 minutes, not even like 2 minutes. Shows on yours. Well, he ran out the door, Kim, but he was on the deck for a split second. Usually I just I have like a folding table that I just kind of block the stairs, but I just couldn't get to it quickly enough. He ran down the stairs pretty quickly, and then he just kind of moseyed his way into the street. All right, let's see. Am I missing anything here? Thank you so much, Mint Chocolate, for being here. I appreciate it. I believe your name is Richard, right? Seeing if it. Thank you, my fluffy pack, for the floating heart. Again, I can't see it on my chat on my phone. It's just bizarre. Kevin in the house? Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Welcome in. So Vaga says, Turtles Walken says, okay, I got out of being a juror twice as a student, exams. Lucky never got called again. I was able to get out of it my first time too. This was back in 2014. We had like a huge system conversion going on at work, and it felt like everybody in the credit union was getting called for jury duty. So we literally wrote letters to the court saying that this is an undue hardship given what was going on. They basically excused everybody, but they weren't happy with us. They were like, oh, you just can't keep. Well, we have this project going on. So they thankfully worked with us, but they kind of don't really want you to make excuses unless they're valid. Yeah, I know, Todd. I'm just hoping. I don't know how they do it. If they call you, if they want you to serve on a trial, if they tell you a little bit about it, I might just have to be emotional and tell them that I can't be biased or unbiased, maybe, and maybe that will get me out of it. We'll see. Let's just see how it goes. But thank you, Allison, for letting me know. I appreciate that. Just trying to catch up on. Yeah, Calvin knows the camera, Emily. He's very, very good with the camera. Cal went Andy Dufresne. I love the um, he's Shawshank Redemption. Oh wow, Hunter. Allison said she was only called once and she got out of it because you're disabled. Okay. Deb says she lives 3 miles out of town. Calvin on the new deck. Yeah. So, oh, I didn't mention this, but this is what I'm going to do. I am going to sort of record, like document this whole process. So I will, record footage every day, basically of the progress, and then I'll post a video when it's all done. I thought that would be kind of fun to show everybody, and obviously I'll make sure Calvin's in there. It'll kind of be from his point of view, I think, like, sort of like, hey, what's going on? What happened to my deck? And then, at the end, he'll have this brand new deck to like chill out on. So that would be kind of fun to make, I think. Yeah, he snorts, snores. He does all that. Your dog had a British accent. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know if I could do a whole time lapse of that. I don't have that kind of camera, unfortunately. But I at the very least, I'll do I'll do like a sort of vlog of the whole process. I thought that would be fun. It'll be great memory for me too, you know, which is nice. All right, how are we doing on time here? Okay, it's 8:07. I think we've been on for a little over an hour. I don't want to keep you guys too long. We'll probably wrap this up in about 5 minutes. But it's been fun as always. Calvin was a little bit lazy, gave us a little scare at the beginning. Deb says for the dogs and hand feed them spoiled. Yeah. Hey, Jeff and Calvin. So Feller Buncher was broke. I'm not sure I know who that is, Hunter. Oh, we missed you too, Allison. Yeah, we love having you on the chat. It's awesome community. I have so much fun with you guys. It's just it's just great. I think Todd said it best. It's really better than watching TV, to be honest with you. Thanks, Troy. Appreciate it. We appreciate you all being here for sure. But yeah, we're gonna jump off in about a minute here, a couple minutes. Calvin's like, about time you stop talking to this camera. We'll end up watching the rest of this hockey game. I'll probably flip the football game on, follow my fantasy football team a little bit, and then get ready to do it all over again tomorrow. Oh, okay. I see. Hunter, I get it. Hey, Sock is back. That was a quick visit. Yeah, Peter, thank you. Take care. Yeah, we got the Eagles against the Giants tonight. So I have my starting quarterback going. Hey, and we made it to 50 likes. There we go. Appreciate that. All the thumbs up. That's super helpful. Go late, leave early. There you go. Yeah, the Mighty Bruins are undefeated. They won their first game, and right now they're tied 1-1 against Chicago. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks for dropping the link. Okay, so Amanda's got a GoFundMe link, guys. If you want to check it out and support, that would be awesome. Thanks, Deb, for dropping the emojis. I appreciate that. All right, Cal, what do you say? Think it's time to wrap it up, buddy? Ah, thanks, Todd. Yeah, the Bruins could use all the support they can get. They're not expected to do too well this year, but hopefully they'll prove people wrong. Yeah, thank you for being here, Amanda. Thank you to all the moderators. Arlene, thank you so much for dropping all the links. You're the bomb. We appreciate that so much. Thank you to all of you, my friends, everyone who supports us. Thank you for all the gifted memberships, the jewels, and mainly just for spending time with us. That's really the most important thing. So with that, we're going to wrap it up, everybody. We want to wish you guys a great night and a great upcoming weekend. Keep an eye out on our channel. We will probably go live for sure one day this weekend. I'll give you guys a live look-in of the deck progress for sure. But, you know, we'll see if we can go out on an adventure too. So with that, we're going to sign off. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.